I remember walking in, seeing a very handsome face. This boy with spiked hair with frosted tips.
Oh my God, I forgot about those
Backstreet Boys
frosted
style.
tips. You said as soon as I started talking, you knew I was gay because rainbows fell out of my mouth.
I was heartbroken for like 3 seconds.
I absolutely love it.
You absolutely love it.
I do.
Should we tell our listeners about our disorder?
Our accent disorder.
It's Rose and welcome back to Cheap Lazy Vegan and another mukbang video. Today is another episode of Munching Mondays. If you guys don't know, Munching Mondays is my mukbang series, and mukbang is an eating show, and not every Monday, but almost every Monday you will get a mukbang video from me, and that's going to be part of Munching Mondays. I have an entire playlist for Munching Mondays, so if you guys want to check out my previous episodes, you can do that as well. Today, guys, we are eating some spaghetti and meatballs, okay? But we have two different kinds of sauces here. We've got a classic tomato-based sauce, and we also have a kind of creamy sauce. Both sauces are store-bought because ain't nobody got time, okay? Well, this sauce I bought it at the store, and this sauce is from, I should have brought the jar. Okay, let me show you the jars, okay? So the tomato base, I just bought this at the store. This is the Mezzetta Napa Valley homemade roasted garlic and caramelized onion sauce. Honestly, it's not that great. I think it's like healthy because it has like very few ingredients, but like it doesn't really, it's like really high in calories, and I feel like for the amount of sauce you have to add for it to have lots of flavor, it's just not really that great. Like half a cup is 100 calories, and I'm like, okay, well, if it's 100 calories, I want more, you know, not to be obsessed with calories, but I want a little bit more flavor, whatever. I have to add like a cup to like get any sort of, you know, deliciousness. Anyways, either way, it's there, okay? And then for the cream sauce, I'm using this one right here. Somebody sent this to me a long time ago, and it's been sitting in my pantry. It's basically a savory mushroom basil sauce, and I haven't tried it, but it smelled pretty good. Yeah. So it's completely vegan, and I also have a little bit of salad because I want some greens, and in case I need it, I have some garlic salt beside me, and I also have some nutritional yeast. Before I start eating, I have a little bit of an announcement, people. Yes, so Daniel and I, we have finally released our first episode of our new podcast on Patreon. So guys, the podcast is going to be called The Savage Podcast, or it is called The Savage Podcast, and that's the same name as my cafe, which is Savage Cafe. And our first episode is live now on Patreon. So if you support us on Patreon, you can actually listen today. And of course, there's other exclusive perks and things like that for supporting us. But we will have the episodes available to the public as well by next week. So Patreon will always get the episode a week before everyone else, but the episode will be available for the public a week after. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna start eating, and I can talk about it more as I eat. So let's just start with the classic, guys. We're gonna start out with the classic tomato sauce with meatball, okay? So the meatballs I'm using, I forgot to mention, are actually from, I think it's Light Life. I think that's the brand. I think it's a Canadian brand, actually, and they seem to have a lot of meat alternatives. I have tried it before. Cheers, first bite. Ooh, spaghetti. Mm. 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 The meatball. You know, I'll have a bite of this first. The vegan meatball looks like these. It's a bit densely packed. It's more like a veggie sausage, I think, than a meatball. It's okay, the flavors are pretty good. It still does have that kind of, what do you call it? Fake meat taste a little bit, but not too strong. Yeah, it's not bad. I bought it because it was like on sale, I think. So I'm gonna try this cream sauce and the mushroom sauce. That was pretty good. I think I like the cream sauce better. If you guys want an easy meatball recipe or a vegan meatball recipe, I'll link my video down below. It's a lentil meatball. It's really good, and I think it's better than store-bought like veggie meatballs, and plus it's better for you. Cheers! I had to add like red wine in the sauce, and it's still like not super flavorful. I don't know. So, podcast. Woohoo! I think the premise of what we're going to do is, hopefully, each episode will have somewhat of a topic to discuss, and kind of my vision is that we're gonna basically call it like our savage take on whatever topic. It's gonna be unfiltered, it's gonna be very raw. There's me swearing. If you don't like swearing, well, I probably won't swear too much, but if you don't like swearing, maybe I don't know, maybe you'll be offended, I don't know. And then of course we're gonna have some fun with it. Daniel's actually living in Spain at the moment, so we actually film it, you know, separately, but we are still having a conversation. It's really fun, and we have so much fun. We film ourselves actually talking as well. It's not just audio, so there's gonna be video involved. Anyway, it's really exciting. What we wanna do is create a YouTube channel where we have highlights from the podcast, because we're filming ourselves as well. So there's a video and an audio version. And yeah, let me know down below. Do you guys listen to podcasts, and like, what do you listen to? And do you prefer podcasts that are more kind of chatty, we're just talking? Or do you like a more structured podcast? Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys like? It's time for the nutritional yeast. Just a little bit. So yeah, it's a really exciting little new project. I mean, if anything, we just can catch up. So it's fun because we live in different places, so it's like fun to catch up, you know what I mean? And then once he comes back, we can do the podcast together, which will be even more fun. Oh my god. Why is spaghetti so satisfying? Seriously, so satisfying. This is such an easy meal too. All you need is spaghetti, pasta. I mean pasta sauce. And some veggie meatballs. Also guys, I want your feedback. What would you like me to eat next? I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier. My age is catching up to me, you know? Lately, I've been feeling a little bit like I let myself go a little bit, so I've been trying to get back on track. I'm always trying to find that balance between being mindful of my health, caring about my health, caring about my body, let's be real, okay, my physical body, and how I look and how I feel, all that stuff, but also not being like super obsessive about it, you know? I feel like it's kind of tough to find that balance sometimes, you know? But I think what I'm gonna also do is I'm gonna add in some walking into my my life a little bit more, maybe like minimum 20 minutes of walking a day or something, or like 30 minutes, because I'm so sedentary. Other than like my, I don't know, 1 hour, not even, like 45 minutes of like exercise in the gym, I'm not really moving much. It's kind of bad. And I remember when I used to live, you know, a little bit further from my cafe, and I had to walk like, I think it was like 20 minutes each time. I think I like was pretty lean. I think maybe I was working out harder too, but yeah, I think that was one of the factors. Genuinely, I feel like we underestimate the power of those like few extra minutes of just low intensity walking, you know? I added some mushrooms in the pasta. I also added some red onions in the tomato-based pasta. But yeah, I definitely feel like I need to get in some more like exercise outside of just going to the gym. Not just for, you know, my vanity, but also for my health. I feel like I've read somewhere or heard somewhere that just being sedentary is like the worst thing. So even if we don't do like really intense workout, it's better to be on your feet or moving around a little bit more. And it kind of makes sense, you know? Our bodies are like not really moving, especially for the amount of food we eat and stuff. I don't know. Boop, 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 boop. What's another way you could enjoy like veggie meatballs? How do you guys enjoy your meatballs? I'm gonna call them veggie balls. Maybe in like a sub, like a veggie ball marinara. Maybe I'll try to walk a minimum of 20 minutes a day. It really should not be that hard. And that's on top of my actual workout routine. This is hard to pick with a fork. Anyway, we're very excited about this podcast. We think we're very funny. I don't know what you guys think. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. You know, at the end of the day, it's a fun little project, even if nobody listens. I think we'll have a really good time, and we're kind of just not having any expectations, but still gonna work hard, you know? If there's one thing we're good at, it's talking. So it's gonna be a good time. Also, I want to know, if you do listen to podcasts, where do you listen to podcasts? Do you listen on your commute, maybe on public transit, or maybe on the tube? Tube is the public transit. What's wrong with me? I meant maybe in the car. Maybe you like to walk and listen to podcasts, or maybe you just like to listen to it at home when you're doing stuff. I think that's my preferred place to listen to podcasts, when I'm like in the kitchen, maybe cooking, maybe cleaning, doing something like mundane. I like to listen to podcasts. Also, maybe like walking around and going somewhere. Sometimes I listen to it when I'm working out, but depends on what workout I'm doing. So yeah, I'm curious. Pasta. Love you. I really wish I had some bubbly right now, but I'm drinking regular water. I ran out of bubbly yesterday, so my life. All right, people, so that was my spaghetti and meatball with 2 different kinds of sauces mukbang. I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, don't forget to check out our podcast on Patreon. It is linked down below if you guys are interested in listening right now. But once again, the actual public episode will be out next week. I'll probably do a little announcement on Instagram and also on the community tab here on YouTube. And maybe I'll send out a little email for those of you that are subscribed to my email list, and also on Twitter. I mean, just lots of different platforms. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Yes, it does help me, guys. It helps me a lot. And if you could write down a little comment letting me know what your thoughts were, that would be great as well. And of course, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss videos in the future. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!